Hi everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's the final day of the 2024 season here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
I can't believe how quick this season has gone and we're at the end of it. I'm really going to miss Pleasure Beach this year.
The great thing is about Pleasure Beach though, they always open a little bit later than the other major theme parks in the UK, through until the last weekend of November. I mean, it's a chance to get some last rides in on some of the biggest and best rides in the UK, including Icon that we absolutely love. They've also got the Christmas tree up out the front here, so there might be some other bits of Christmas decor around and we'll have a look in the shop. But also there's a lot of exciting developments going on at the moment. As I mentioned in a video a few weeks ago, you got major work happening to Ice Blast right now, and also Grand Prix has almost been completely demolished, so we'll have a look at that and bring you all the latest updates today. I've got to say the Christmas tree looks really nice out the front just here. It's got some big red bows on there and Ice Blast just behind it too. Yeah, we'll start off with a little walk through the shop on our way into the park. And they've actually got a Black Friday offer at the moment where it's 30% off everything in the store. You've got the Christmas jumpers here. I've got this one. I do like my Christmas jumper. Yeah, it's really nice. There's the prices, $34.95. Fantastic. You get some pants just there. I rode the big one. Wow. I'll leave that one there.
I like these.
Massive new baubles. There you go. Funshine.
They're brilliant.
Got the Pleasure Beach design just there as well. And they come in a nice souvenir box. I'll tell you what, some of them would look lovely on the tree in the garden. I'm just not sure about them being outside. But yeah, very nice. Lovely. And you got some smaller ones just here as well if you want a Pleasure Beach themed Christmas tree. Yeah, very nice.
That's a nice one. Look. It's Derby Racer.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, I like that one.
I like how it's got the roof on there as well. Yeah, they're really good. Some nice different designs. And of course, they're still selling the awesome 3D models just here as well. I do love these. I've got the Valhalla boats, the old Valhalla boat actually. That's the new one just up there. Yeah, I think these are fantastic. Grand National just there. Ghost Train, Dipper. Yeah, these are fantastic. Obviously, they're quite pricey, but they are really nice. You can see all the prices just there. I didn't even spot this when we came in until someone mentioned it, but they've got this new big one track piece just here as well. It is priced at £350, so it's quite expensive. But obviously Alton Towers did one with the old Nemesis track, and yeah, it's good to see Blackpool have done one here with some of the old big one track, and obviously with this it comes on like the little plinth underneath there as well.
It's quite heavy.
Yeah, it's going to be though, isn't it, with it being this piece of track there, the running rails. Obviously it's got a few facts on the side as well, with the capacity, number of cars. And yeah, each car carries 6 riders. Yeah, I do like that. As someone that's been a Pleasure Beach fan for a long time, it is so nice to see the return of Funshine. Go back like 10 years, he was nowhere to be seen, you know, so it's so nice that the park are bringing him back again.
I like these onesies, they're so soft.
They're nice, aren't they? Come in blue and black with a different design on of Mr. Funshine. Yeah, lovely to see him back. Imagine a Funshine dart ride, that'd be really cool. Wow, look at this, really busy heading into the park today. This goes to show there's still a lot of demand for theme parks to be open at this time of year. Yeah, fantastic. And off to the left, we can see Ice Blast, all fully covered in scaffolding now. Last time I was here was for Halloween and Journey to Hell Freak Nights, and the top section was still on there, and they hadn't actually put the scaffolding all the way up to the top, and they have done now, and yeah, they've actually removed the top section for the refurbishment of the rides. Yeah, looking forward to seeing if they paint it or not. Hopefully they will do. Maybe give it a new colour scheme as well. That would be quite nice. Yeah, look at this. It is rammed. I tell you what though, considering it's the last weekend of November, it is not cold at all. It's actually quite a nice day. No winds, the big one's open. Yeah, it's actually a lovely day to be in Blackpool. I think we had colder days back in like March and April, to be honest. Right then, let's have a look over here at Ice Blast. It literally is like scaffolding central over this side of the park now, because Loki's is also covered in scaffolding. So yeah, that's the former cableway station actually. It used to be for the cable car that they had here, and they turned it of course into a restaurant, and Loki's has got some of the nicest food on the park actually. You always like Loki's, don't you?
No, and it's closed. I was going to get a roast chicken and stuff and forget.
Oh, you planned it all week, hadn't you?
I know, I was so excited. It's closed.
Oh, but yeah, at least they're refurbishing the building. Obviously, whatever they're doing here to Ice Blast, they're going to want it all to look nice and fresh over here. Valhalla opened for its refurbishment last year, and yeah, obviously Loki's is all getting done up. And also Ice Blast, yeah, being refurbished, yeah, scaffolding all the way up there to the top. I think it'd be really nice if you see it repainted, maybe to more match with the Norse theme of this area, with Loki's just behind it, and also Valhalla. But I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think a bit of a re-theme would be nice. Definitely major work happening on there though. We all thought it was going to be a removal, but no, it does certainly seem like it's staying, and it's a full refurbishment that's happening with Ice Blast just there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And you got a few Christmas trees outside Alice in Wonderland over here, which look really nice. Yeah, Alice is actually open as part of the Santa's Grotto if you are visiting over the Christmas period. And obviously they've got ice skating here as well. I think they got took out by a seagull then. Flew in really low. Was it Bert? But yeah, you've got the Christmas Grotto that's open, the ice skating in the arena, and Alice is open as part of that as well. And yeah, they got this little photo op out the front. A little bit different to when I was here a few weeks ago for Journey to Hell, where Alice turned evil. Make sure you check out that vlog if you haven't already seen it. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, trees are looking quite nice all around here. Love the soundtrack. That was a big Christmas sign to have photos with as well. Well, we're going to start off our day with a ride on Wallace and Gromit Philomatic. And also, last time I rode this was at Journey to Hell, and it was in the pitch black, Charlotte.
Like, that is so funny, that is. Like, riding Wallace and Gromit with no lights.
It was quite funny, no lights, no audio or anything. So yeah, at least they'll be on this time. Yeah, it was a funny concept, that was.
Cheese. We'll go somewhere where there's cheese.
That's better.
Oh, we've got to buy grease for bearings. No crackers, Gromit. We forgot the crackers. Hold on, Gromit. Hold on. Where'd you get that from? That's my machine. I've got patent pending on that. Oh, that's right enough. But you'll be hearing from my solicitor about this.
You got to love a ride on Wallace and Gromit, haven't you? I think we could recite every scene in here if we wanted to. We've done it that many times.
25 RPM. That's rabbits per minute.
Rabbit bottle, triple straight on over the... Right at that.
Well, that went as well as could be expected, Gromit, didn't it? Well done, Chuck.
The best one.
You like him, don't you? Lovely cheese, Gromit. Philomatic.
Oh, that was riveting.
Well, there we go, our final ride of the season after many rides throughout the year on Wallace and Gromit Philomatic. Good ride.
I love Wallace and Gromit. I've got such a soft spot for it. I love how you sit in the slipper. It's just so cute.
Fantastic ride. So many great scenes,
I
the
love it.
music, like, it's lovely. I tell you what, it's cold in there though. Hey, shout out. It really is all systems go at the moment at Pleasure Beach with lots of work going on, not just down at the front of the park with Ice Blast, but also over here at Grand Prix. The park did confirm that the ride has now closed forever, and wait until we go around the corner and you see the demolition that's been taking place. Look at this, literally. You wouldn't want to be driving a car out there now, would you? The track just ends. Obviously that used to be the queue line going over the top. This was all the station and unload area, and yeah, it's going to take a look round the corner because it's looking very empty from a few photos that I've seen this week. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any other demolition that takes place around here. Obviously, this is all unused at the moment as well. The big like dome opposite. Do you remember when there used to be a flat ride in there? That was great. But yeah, obviously it was an arcade, and it's just been like decommissioned for some time. These seagulls are wild today. Like, I've got no food, I've got nothing. Yeah, look at that, the track just ends. I reckon when we come in next season, all this will be fully demolished, unless they're going to utilise this building for something else. There goes the big one. Yeah, luckily not too windy at all today. See how I get riding on the big one? And look at this, they have not messed about over the past few weeks. Grand Prix has officially gone. Look at this, wow. Like, what a space. It's just opened up like this area massively here, hasn't it? And just to put it into perspective, obviously we're around the other side of the station there. The start of the ride was just over there. You come out, you go around the helix, and then you continue on down next to Icon, underneath Avalanche, and all the way down to the back of the Big One station. Then you kind of come back round the helix here, in through the archway there, and that was the end of the ride. Please slow down. That's quite an iconic shot now, isn't it? There we go. There won't be any cars going through there. I tell you what, though, what a space. This is opened up for a new ride. Like
you realise how big of a space this actually is for like future development. I'm really looking forward to following the future.
Can't wait to see what happens here. What I find quite funny at the moment is how they've kept the water feature just there in the middle. They've demolished everything other than the water feature. As long as it doesn't just turn into a nice fancy garden, you know, I'll be happy. I do get a little bit worried that that's going to happen, but no, I'm confident we're going to see a new ride here at some point in the future. Hopefully a coaster. I mean, there's a lot of space all the way around here, and also on the left-hand side down by the Bowlerdrome. But yeah, look at this, really interesting. Literally, you can just see like the bits of track down there and all the rubble. Blimey, they've literally gone at it over the past few weeks. Goodbye Grand Prix. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that. I've just been looking at it for a few minutes. Like, what a space that is. Like, it's opened up a lot of room around here, hasn't it? And then you think about this overall area. Obviously, the space where the Bowlerdrome is on the left-hand side as well. So much room for potential developments here. Planet Rock area just over here on the left-hand side. And yeah, of course, we saw all them markings earlier on round here. So it looks like this is going to be getting demolished too. I mean, fascinating to see. There's the rumours of the gyro swing coming in from Intamin. Could that even go on that site over there instead of over here? I mean, yeah, there's so much going on here at the moment, a lot of development. But yeah, I reckon we're going to be seeing a lot of this demolished too, based on the fact that there was all the markings and surveying going on last time we were here. A lot of changes coming to Pleasure Beach. I tell you what though, you realise if you do take this out here, there is so much room, like definitely enough room for at least another flat ride and coaster all the way around here. There goes the big one, the second tallest coaster in the UK. Feels weird saying that after all these years. Yeah, head down there and get a ride on the big one shortly. Yeah, it's not too bad of a day at all. We're actually going to be checking out the Christmas by the Sea event tonight as well. It takes place on the Tower Headland down by Blackpool Towers. Yeah, we're going to go and have a look at that later. Blimey, yeah, let's go and get a few more angles walking down this way of where Grand Prix was. And here's a few more shots on the Icon Bridge just here. Yeah, looking out over what was Grand Prix. Yeah, still got a lot of the concrete to remove down here, but obviously that main structure has now all gone. Obviously going to be interesting to see what happens, and maybe for next year they're just going to kind of smarten the area up, and that's why they've kept the trees and the fountain just there, kind of tidy the area up, and then obviously use this for future development at some point in the future. I really do hope so. But yeah, look at that. Can't believe how it's just opened up the massive area like that. Wow, it's, don't realise here, just a couple of turns and helixes, how it's just fully opened up that. And the construction fence continues all the way around Bradley and Bella's Learning Garden just here. It's fully closed off. Obviously, this is quite a bit of space they could utilise for a new attraction as well. But yeah, like I say, I think at least for next year, we're going to see the area tidied up around there. It's a shame because it would have been nice to have kept Grand Prix operating for another year, I think, especially if there's nothing coming on there straight away. But still, yeah, it's opened up quite a large space for a new attraction in the long term. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So much going on here at the moment. Lots of clearing, refurbishments, and my biggest wish for next year is that we come in and obviously Ice Blast back open. Along with that as well, River Caves, with it being a historical dark ride and one of the oldest rides in the UK. Love to have that back next year. And then hopefully we'll hear more news on the gyro swing, if that is something that the park have purchased. Right then, up next, time for a ride on Icon just here. Double launch coaster that opened in 2018, manufactured by Mack Rides, and an absolutely fantastic coaster. I do love Icon to bits. I've always loved it since it first opened. And it's just a great ride, all round fantastic coaster. The elements on there, the airtime. So let's go and join the queue. It's just here on the steps, so not too bad. I think 2 trains are in service. Probably going to be about half an hour wait, I reckon, for Icon. And just next to the queue for Icon, at least for now, this part of Grand Prix is still standing here. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they keep like the concrete base here and just like remove the running rail off the top just there. Obviously they removed like all the electricity rods from around there quite a while ago now. Some of them are for sale in the shop actually. But yeah, they've still got like the main like guide rail that's here. So yeah, I think that'll probably be removed as well very soon. I'd like to see them actually expand Icon's queue down here. A lot of the time Icon's queue like spills out from this area, so I think it'd be really nice just to see them expand the queue down that section, because I highly doubt they're going to use the park right next door to Icon's queue for a new ride. Or at least I doubt it. I don't think there'd be the clearance to fit like coaster track down the side of the queue just there. I mean, there might be, but yeah, I think it'd be a bit too close, don't you, if there was like coaster track or anything here. Yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess. Icon. It's always great getting back on Icon here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. A fantastic ride, and what I love about it is not just the elements on there, but it's the length to it. Like, we have so many short coasters here in the UK, so it's always nice getting on Icon and just knowing you're in for a good long ride. And it's like a journey around this part of the park. Like, the interactions with the other rides really makes it. The launches aren't the strong point on Icon. It's everything else that really makes it, in my opinion. I love, you know, just the hang time that you get on it, the air time, especially on the initial top hat, and just overall the twists left and right, all the different turns. You just get some great forces on there. It's just a fantastic coaster from start to finish. And I've got to say, the operations on there as well today were great, because Enzo wasn't on. Obviously Enzo takes up 4 of the regular seats when that's on at the back, and that's the upcharge spinning. And as much as that's great fun, it runs so much better when that isn't on there, because obviously the queue just goes so fast. You've got 2 full trains coming down, and yeah, I don't think there's much speedy pass at all today either, with it being the final day. So yeah, flew down the queue in like 15-20 minutes from all the way on the steps. Yeah, fantastic. There's a look at Skyforce just down here, all themed around the red arrows. Not really much wind today. It's not loads of spinning action going on. If you go on this on a windy day, then you can get loads of flips. Yeah, good fun ride though. It's just a lot of work, isn't it? Like going left and right just to try and get it to flip over. Yeah, he's doing all right though, down at the back just there. Yeah, there's a few rides that are closed today. Obviously, it is the final day of the season here at Pleasure Beach. But yeah, Big Dipper's closed. Some of the Nickelodeon rides are closed, and obviously Ice Blast and River Caves that have been shut for, well, Ice Blast all season, and then obviously River Caves for many months now as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll just see that improve for next year. I think ride availability has not been the strong point of the UK season this year here at Blackpool and also at Alton Towers. So I really hope for both parks that is the big focus for next year, just getting everything operational, and also as well really thinking about the operation and ride availability and just improving it. So I think in general we've seen that decrease quite a bit this year here at Pleasure Beach and also Alton Towers as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that improve. Icon. Hey. Beautiful. One train service. My wait there for the big one was 70 minutes. It took quite some time, but you know what, it was good to get one final ride of the year there on the big one, especially with the weather not being bad today at all. But yeah, I went against my own advice today and went for a wheel seat. I definitely regret it. It was really rough. I always say, like, sit on the non-wheel seats. Yeah, we chatted with some friends up there and just ended up going on a wheel seat. And yeah, it was very, very rough going through the different drops and elements on the big one. But still, it's an iconic ride, isn't it, on the Blackpool skyline. And with the sunshine today as well, it's lovely. It's actually a really nice final day here in Blackpool. I've not actually mentioned it yet, but there's fireworks tonight as well, so we're going to get to enjoy them. And yeah, it's nice that they're putting on a display for the last day of the year. Obviously, it always looks nice with the fireworks here at the park, with the big one and the backdrop of all the rides just behind it. Yeah, if you are going on the big one, make sure you sit on a non-wheel seat for a more smoother and comfortable ride. There you go, to Nickelodeon Street and Steeplechase just over here too. Running 2 out of 3 tracks. That's the thing. There's a lot of like things on reduced capacity today, with it being the last day of the season. I don't mind as much when it's an extended season. And obviously it's not too busy really today. It's just all right. You're all right there?
Lovely sunny day today, isn't it? Which really makes it.
Yeah, it's nice. We've got fireworks tonight as well.
Yeah, I
so.
always like seeing the fireworks. It's always a highlight.
Yeah, it should be good. These rides are all actually closing at 4 o'clock down here at the bottom end. Obviously the park only owned at 11. So yeah, it's like 5 hours of riding down at this end, which isn't that much, is it really, for all of these rides? Yeah, obviously they need to close from 4 because the fireworks are dead on at 5. I think ideally it would have been better running the fireworks at 5:30 and then all these rides could have stayed open, you know, through until 5 o'clock. But still, at least we have got a show to watch tonight, which I'm looking forward to. I think we're going to head down and have a ride on the Pleasure Beach Express now and give that a go. I'm going to have a lunch. Yeah, last visit of the year. We're going for a nice ride round now on the Pleasure Beach Express. Always one of my favourites in the park, just taking the sights and sounds of Pleasure Beach. Hopefully we'll hear a bit of an update soon on the Dodgems. This is another ride that's not been operating here for a few months. All the track and everything's still there, the queue line and even like the scanner there at the entrance, but yeah, the cars have been missing for quite some time. So yeah, not too sure what's happening with them. Are they going to come back or not? That's the thing with Pleasure Beach, just hope they sort out these things for next year. Because standing but not operating rides, just not a good look, is it really? Yeah, that big one queue did take a long time on one train. That's why they keep all the fireworks for tonight. That's why they got like a security guard standing there. The fireworks are all kept right next to the final brake run for the big one. All set up ready for launching at 5 o'clock. The iconic sound of the big one's lift hill. Yeah, shame the Big Dipper's closed today. Obviously started the winter maintenance on there a little bit earlier than the end of the season. Yeah, it would have been nice to have had a ride on the Dipper.
Oh, Icon's quiet.
Yeah, it is. It just goes to show with Icon, like when it's running 2 trains and Enzo isn't on, like the throughput is just so much better. I think that's the thing for me. As much as Enzo is great, it just runs a lot better when it's not on the circuit. Like 2 full trains. Look at that. Like a 5-minute wait for Icon. I'd always like how you get a little sneak peek into the maintenance shed from here. Really cool how they managed to fit this in such a tight space, isn't it? Like the station, the maintenance area, obviously the station just the other side of the lockers just there. Yeah, it's very fascinating how they managed to do that. Plants in a box just there for winter. Good to see us going back at a more of a normal pace on Pleasure Beach Express. I think the last time we came on this, we were going around like super fast. If you remember, it was like zooming round. Yeah, the water drained again here now, obviously, so they can do all the maintenance and check all the bolts on infusion. Yeah, that's the thing, like the appearance isn't the best when you come for this final kind of weekend of the season, which is fine. At least the park's open, you know, I appreciate that. But it's kind of like coming to a theme park that, you know, where maintenance has already started. And yeah, it's not got like an amazing atmosphere, you know, when you come on this last day. Because obviously a lot of the maintenance has already started. And just things like, you know, draining bits of the water and stuff, you know. So yeah, it doesn't look the best for this last day. But it is open. Doesn't feel like that long ago since we stayed in the Big Blue Hotel, like right back at the start of the year. Remember that when we stayed in the...
Really nice that was.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We did, yeah, we stayed in the suite. You'll see it just around the corner in a sec. Yeah, check out the video if you haven't already. We've got videos from the Boulevard Hotel and the Big Blue Hotel on the channel. Obviously both of them have got rooms that look out over into the park as well. Yeah, it was really nice staying there early in the year. Love how close you get around here to Dipper. Yeah, we literally stayed right up there. And a lovely view looking out into the park. It was nice because you got the balcony up there. I mean, it was cold, wasn't it, when we stayed? So we didn't really have the balcony doors open much. I imagine that's nice in the summer up there with your doors open and
And put your robe on.
looking out. Oh, my robe, yeah.
Yeah, we got robes, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That was nice.
Oh, look, dinosaur. Oh, look at that.
Nice ride there on the Pleasure Beach Express. And here we go, I mentioned on there where you've got a lot of maintenance starting now around the park. There we go, the ferry taxis are just over there on the floor. Literally the boom arms have been removed. It gives you a bit of an insight into winter maintenance going on though, doesn't it? Literally I was like, oh, where's all the taxis? Yeah, they're over there. Diego's is back open though now. That was in bits last time I was here. Obviously that's had its maintenance done before. I think with Nickelodeon Land, they've kind of got a bit of an excuse in a way because it is going to be opening for February half term next year.
That's the thing, they do need to do the maintenance because it is opening in February, so I can kind of understand this area.
It'll be interesting to see how that goes down for them, won't it?
I know, just having Nickelodeon Land open, are people going to travel just for Nick? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, like obviously, you know, back in February a few years ago, the whole park was open, or at least most of the park was open anyway. But yeah, it's literally just Nickelodeon Land opening in February 2025. If we get a chance, we'll come down and have a look.
No Krusty Krab, it's gone.
The Krusty Krab's gone as well. Oh, it's literally missing. Yeah, it is, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, you won't be riding that. There you go. Don't worry though, the log flume's open. Yeah. Rugrats is operational. Empty boats just there.
Krusty's gone.
There you go, closed today. Yeah. SpongeBob, is that open, is it or not? No, that's closed. Yeah, quite a bit's closed around here. Is it open? Oh, there's just nobody riding it. There we go. Krusty Krab. It shows the extent though, doesn't it? Like the parts that have to do with maintenance. Like, I do find it quite fascinating having a look. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you were paying for a ticket today, like full price, it wouldn't be the best, you know, with how much is closed and how much they've started maintenance on. Obviously, if you're a season pass holder, it's not too bad. But yeah, like it's not ideal really, having this many rides shut for maintenance. There's Nickelodeon Shriek, that's operational though. Door is open just down there as well, Dora's World Voyage. Along with the Bikini Bottom bus tour. Oh, it looks weird not seeing Krusty Krab there. Just like the ride platform. There you go, having its maintenance done. Enjoying the tunes there.
It reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights with the weekend.
HHN. Well, we're going to head down to the other side of the park. Oh, we'll have a little look down past River Caves actually, see if anything's going on. Dancing water fountains down there, and yeah, this is really the big one for me that I want to see back next year. River Caves, it's been closed for most of the year because obviously we heard that there was a leak that happened, which is such a shame, so hopefully they can get that fixed and this back open for next year. It's an absolute classic here at the park. But yeah, I tell you what, you walk around today and when you see like the maintenance going on, some of the rides and things that are closed, construction going on, yeah, there's a lot of things happening here at Pleasure Beach at the moment. Let's just hope that by the time the park opens next year, things are in just a bit of a better state, you know, because things aren't looking the best at the moment when you're walking around, like the presentation and things. Let's just hope all the construction is worth it, and the rides that are standing, let's hope they're all operational by the time we get to the start of next season in March. Just heading down towards Ghost Train. Give that a final ride of the season shortly as well. Do love the dark rides here at Pleasure Beach. Yeah, Halloween this was cool because obviously they dyed all the water red down here. I did enjoy it. Oh, Ghost Train's not too busy. Yeah, let's go and give that a go. What an absolute classic. The Ghost Train, final ride of 2024 on here. is killing me. No, you won't. You've been telling me that for years.
We've never been eaten.
Not yet. A little bit out of time with the effects today. Oh, no mirror. Oh, yeah. Not the best today. Oh, we got no sound effects there. So it's the end of the season. But no matter what, that vortex tunnel always works. Might be old, but always delivers that. Oh, foggy. I do like the mirrors on the side there.
Then you get the...
So loud. We did a ride there on the historic ghost train here at Pleasure Beach. I do always really enjoy that ride.
I was very sad because we were in a black car and I wanted to be in the purple one.
Oh, yeah, the purple ones are my favourite as well. I think just that colour, like, just screams like classic ghost train, and that's why we love it so much. The purple cars are amazing. But no, great ride. Obviously, quite a few effects and things out of time and not working the best. I like to see them do a bit of TLC in there over winter, but I'm sure they will do. But no, it was good to get on there. Look at the double lift hill there for Grand National just behind us. Might have a ride on that. Well, I think we'll do another dark ride next. We've got Alice in Wonderland here, so we may as well get our last rides into the year. We're at Pleasure Beach. Now, it's quite hard to tell, but it looks like from this angle that they may be painting Ice Blast up there at the top blue by the looks of it on the side. I mean, obviously the sun's gone in a bit now. Maybe when the sun was out a couple of hours ago, we should have come down here and had a look, but didn't really know what I was looking for. But now it does look like it's blue down there on the side, so I'm not too sure. Could just be the lighting, or maybe that's like an undercoat or something. But yeah, you wouldn't normally use blue as an undercoat, would you? You'd normally use like a grey or something, wouldn't you, as like a primer? So
It's not blue.
yeah, it does. You know, whether it's just a trick of the eye or not, maybe that's going to be the colour scheme. I mean, maybe it's going to be like a dark blue, like flying machines just here, and the supports over on the big one. But yeah, I guess we'll see. But yeah, it definitely looks like it's been painted up though, which would be nice. At least they're not just refurbishing it, actually repainting it as well. Hey! Wait about 25 minutes for Alice. Quite a big queue. I think what was slowing it down a little bit was that if you were doing the Santa's Grotto, you get like a fast track ticket to come straight onto Alice. Obviously for those that aren't like in the park today anyway. So yeah, I think that's what slowed down the queue a little bit. But that's fair enough. People that have just come to the grotto so they can get straight on the ride. Yeah, so if you are visiting the Santa's Grotto, obviously you can enjoy a ride on Alice in Wonderland as part of the experience. And that's the case all up until Christmas itself. It's a lovely, enjoyable ride there on Alice in Wonderland. Derby Racer, what a beauty. Have a ride on here now. stunning with the organ, isn't it? Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Seeing lots of fans of the channel here at Pleasure Beach today, with it being the final day for riding here at the park. Lovely. Always great meeting people that enjoy watching. Thanks so much for your continued support. We really do appreciate it. Oh, I love the flying machines and Derby Racer, two absolute icons here at the park. Definitely looks blue to me, that, you know, up at the top. Looks like it's having a repaint. I'm interested to see how that turns out. Valhalla open, I can't believe it, last day in November, and Valhalla has still got a queue right there, the absolute ultimate soaker itself. I did ride Valhalla not too long ago, a Journey to Hell, but I'm not doing it today.
You wouldn't be getting me on there. Absolutely not.
No, I'm not doing it today. I've not brought any spare clothes because we're going to be heading straight down to Christmas by the Sea, the event down by the tower. Yeah, I didn't bring any clothes for Valhalla, but I did do it as part of Journey to Hell. And you know what? I did enjoy it at Halloween. It was good.
I just don't like it. You just get so wet.
Oh, it's all good fun. And we're just inside the shop here now, looking at some of the genuine ride parts that they sell here. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier on. These are from Grand Prix, the electricity rails, that obviously attached to like the metal running rail that you can see still in place at the moment. In some parts, not the bit that's been demolished, but in some parts. These are nice good chunks here for 35 quid. Look at that, there we go. From Nickelodeon Street, you don't even need to look at the tag, just look at the orange. You know where that's from. Yeah, that's a good chunk, isn't it? Blimey, that must be from like one of the cross sections underneath the track. Yeah, normally you get the smaller bits like down here, or the bits that I've got that I bought years ago are tiny, they're like a quarter of that. So yeah, that's a really good piece there, 35 quid. Some of the smaller bits down here as well. And obviously you can buy a lot of the ride parts online as well. Pleasure Beach sent us a few bits in the post the other day, which we really appreciate. Got like some new Valhalla pyjamas, and we've got like some big jackets as well. So next year I'll have to wear that.
No, it's these
Here we go, let's have a look. Hey. Yeah, they were kind enough to send us some of these in the post for Christmas. Nice little early gifts. Yeah, they're priced at £69 now. They were $99.95. Yeah, they're quite expensive. I think $69 is a bit more of a reasonable price. And obviously, yeah, these. I'm going to test it on Valhalla next year. I should have brought it today, but
I think it's one of them. No, they're not waterproof. They're water resistant.
Yeah, so
that's the big one. For
we'll
that
see.
One. They are nice though.
That's the big one. Hey. Oh, there we go. Always like that shot there of the flying machine. 1904, fantastic. Lots of discounts going on in the shop at the moment. 10 quid, your t-shirts just there, old school Pleasure Beach shirts. Yeah, loads of stuff. What's that one there for the ghost train? How much is that? 10 quid?
10 quid.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, quite a lot of sales going on at the moment. Nice blue design, that's $9.97. There you go, that's a very peculiar price, isn't it? It was $19.95, now it's $9.97. 97. Got loads of discounts. I see they're selling off like the Pleasure Beach Lancashire stuff just there. Obviously they had a bit of a rebranding to Resort, didn't they? And then some of the merch said Lancashire on, some said Resort. It was a mix.
They're so sweet.
They're nice, they are. Keep you warm. Well, not long to go until the fireworks, and it's starting to get dark now as well. Here at Pleasure Beach. Scream and shout and let it all out. Gonna go for a ride now on the Grand National just over here. Wish me luck. I'm definitely going on an on-wheel seat here. Smoother ride, hopefully. I can't believe it. Well, I ended up having a back row ride on Grand National. I would have had to wait an extra train, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. It can't be that bad. I've not had a proper back row ride for a while, and trust me, that was so rough. It really was. Yeah, I wish I just waited the extra cycle. I should have known better there, really, but I thought, oh, let's just go for it. But no, I ended up on the back of Grand National. Blimey. That reminds me why I always tell you just to not go on an on-wheel seat, because honestly that was so rough on the back, like completely just out of control, way too much on the back row. Just one row in front on the non-wheel seat would have been fine, but yeah, on the wheel seat just there, oh, it was crazy, like just how much roughness I was getting around the layout there. Wow. And that has reminded me, I always tell you all to sit on the non-wheel seats for a more comfortable ride experience, because yeah, that was really rough. I love the little lights on the front of the wooden coasters there here at Pleasure Beach. It's a fantastic layout on that ride, but whew, that was wild. Oh, they just love Blackpool Pleasure Beach at night. Excited to see the fireworks tonight as well?
Yeah, I always look forward to seeing fireworks at Pleasure Beach, and it's a way to round off the season.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's good that we've got them on the last day. Ghost train looking good over there. Love the big skeleton on the top. It's like the groundbreaker that we had at Halloween. All the nice deco around at the arena just there too. Yeah, so you can come ice skating if that's your sort of thing over Christmas. But yeah, we're going to get in position now, and of course shortly we'll have highlights from the fireworks to round off the year here in Blackpool. We've just seen some highlights there from the fireworks to end the season here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I've got to say it was good to see. I did enjoy the big fireworks with the backdrop of the big one just there.
Oh, it's always a fantastic backdrop. There was some big fireworks. I wasn't a massive fan of the music, but the firework quality was really good.
Yeah, music was a bit weird. Like normally go for a theme, but I didn't really recognise the music unless any of you did, so comment down below. But yeah, in the past they've done like Harry Potter and they've done like James Bond music, but yeah, I wasn't too sure on the theme this time. But still, yeah, it was good to see the fireworks to end the season. And look at the casino building, it looks beautiful with the Christmas tree, that looks really nice. And the Pleasure Beach sign just there too. And that does bring us to the end of our final vlog of the season here from the park. And you know what, it's been a nice day. We've got quite a few rides in. We've done the dark rides, Pleasure Beach Express, some coasters. Just been a nice fun day really.
It has. What's been really nice is it hasn't been like freezing cold. It's been a lovely day today. I've really enjoyed it.
Considering it's the last day of November when we're filming this, like, I thought it was going to be really chilly, but there's hardly any wind or anything, no rain. It's just been a really nice day here at the park. Obviously with Pleasure Beach, it's not been the strongest year again this year. Much like we said with Alton Towers, I think both parks have had some issues this next year. But obviously here, the biggest thing is some of the SBNO rides, standing but not operating. Let's hope that River Caves is back, Ice Blast is
I've
back.
missed River Caves so much.
Yeah, I have. Obviously the area around Grand Prix, that may turn straight into a construction site, but I think it's probably just going to turn into more of like a nicely presented garden area, and hopefully we're going to see a new replacement ride on there in the next couple of years. There's the rumours of the gyro swing. Who knows if that's going to be next year, the year after, or is it just a rumour? You know, I guess we'll see. But there's a lot going on at Pleasure Beach. It's clear, of course, that Ice Blast is definitely coming back though, and we look forward to seeing the other changes here at the park as we move into 2025. But my biggest wish is just getting things presented a little bit better, you know, for next year.
Not seeing SBNO rides.
Yeah, 100%. But thanks so much for joining us. We're going to check out Christmas by the Sea tonight, which is down on the seafront by the tower. So that'll be the next vlog coming up. But here from Pleasure Beach, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Goodbye.